Sports. Welcome to Valley.
Thank you.
I just wanted to get your thoughts on kind of what was your free agency process like and
Yep.
what ultimately stood out to you about the Suns that you wanted to come here.
Free agency, I had really good conversations with Bud and James and Josh and then ultimately Matt. So they were very convincing, and this is a roster that I was excited to join.
What makes this roster exciting to join? You're both obviously got the big three, but
Right.
where do you feel like you can fit in with this particular group?
Just a lot of talent, like you said, guys who've won big, and guys who are in their prime. So I think, that was really attractive to me. And to me, that's what like off season and training camp's about, just coming in and figuring out like how can you complement what they do so well.
When you look at your last season, obviously you had the MCL sprain that kind of
Yeah.
was right in the middle of your season and threw things off a little bit. How exciting is it to come in bill of health and with this new group?
Yeah, I mean, it feels great to be healthy, and I look at every season as a fresh start. So, like I said, just excited to be here. I'm thrilled to be here this year, and looking forward to getting to work.
Mr. Checking in with Forbes. Just curious, how do you feel like you can leverage your passing with this particular group?
Yeah, well, I mean, they're shooting everywhere. You spoke about the three guys, but Grayson, Royce, there are just so many weapons that can space the floor. So, just making sure you get them the ball where they want it and when they want it.
Mason, welcome. Amanda Fluker, Phoenix Sun sideline reporter. What excites you the most about Coach Bud, and then also just the commitment that Matt Ishbia has for the organization?
Yeah, I mean, those are big things. As a player, you're looking like, okay, from the top down, what does the organization look like? So when you have an owner that's motivated to win, when you have a coach that has won, it's a good starting point. And I've had a lot of respect for Bud's teams, going back to Atlanta, Milwaukee. They've always been really well coached and hard wins when you meet them in season. So I'm excited to play for him, and again, just thrilled to be here.
Mason, I don't know how much you pay attention to kind of advanced numbers, but on a per 75 possessions basis, nobody contested more shots at the rim last year than you.
Okay.
I was just curious, what has that always been kind of part of your MO in the league to challenge and deter around the rim?
Yeah, it's definitely part of the position. I don't know advanced stats that well. But yeah, it's just that's what I'm here to do. So, I want to do that at a high rate. And I've never been an elite shot blocker, but to alter, make finishing tougher around the rim is really important.
Do you feel like there's some parallels getting a chance to play with Y and PG and James, now going to another three-headed monster here?
Yeah. All just like elite scorers, and guys who can play both sides, good defenders too. So, it's been a privilege in these more recent years of my career to play with some really good wing players. And, I'm looking forward to this situation.
Describe your games, simply kind of what you had on.
Yeah, well, I think first and foremost competing. I think there's so much talk about, this skill, that skill, whatever. Like, I see myself as a competitor first. So, that's something that I want to bring here.
Mason, you and Monte coming here together, having played together on the Nuggets and
Yeah.
really helping that bench. How can you feel now later in your careers that you can make kind of the same?
Yeah, we certainly intend to. Monte is such an underrated player. I have so much respect for him, and I've been in games where he's hit big shots, he's made big plays. I think the the attraction to him at the outset of his career was like how well he takes care of the ball. So like, I know in college he had like one of the best assist to turnover ratios. But he's just a really smart player and someone that makes the game make sense for everybody that he's playing with. So, I didn't know that he was coming here, but I'm thrilled that he signed with the Suns.
Do you have any relationship with KD or Book throughout your years?
Just as being an opposing player. So, I got to talk to Book a little bit when I signed, but looking forward to getting to know him and playing with him.
How you adjusted to the heat so far?
It's hot. It's hot, man. We'll get used to it. Yeah.
Can you just talk about he's in the bird right now?
Yeah, Nate's great. When I walked in, I saw him briefly, but I've always been a fan of his. I think he's an awesome coach, and I'm glad to see him with a head job, very deserving. And he, no matter where he is, he's going to be a really good coach for a very long time.
Any other questions?
Thanks.
Okay,
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, welcome.
That's your fun.